Welcome back to the Dynasty Football Maniacs. Today we're going to give you a little treat. We're going to do a live ESPN redraft. So you're going to get to watch me and Austin redraft in a league today. Uh, we haven't done much on redraft, so here we go. We're going to walk into this. I mean, just talking about ADP for Devontae Adams. Kind of
Yeah, it's a little too rich for me.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, ESPN had him 22. Sleeper has him 17. RTS Sports has him 15. Wonder what all that's about.
Yeah, I don't know about 15.
Yeah, that's a little bit too rich.
And that's only because of it's not the cause of the player, because obviously he's still really good. It's just more of the I don't really trust that quarterback situation that the Raiders got going on, regardless if Minshew's throwing a ball or Aiden O'Connell. Regardless, to me, that whole situation is a little bit scary for me.
Yeah, I believe Vegas has kind of got like a little hot mess going on up there. It's kind of like, okay, let's see what happens this year. I mean, I'm hoping Gardner Minshew kind of goes back to his habit that he did at the Colts. Maybe that'll come through during the season.
Hmm.
Definitely didn't see it during the preseason, so be interesting.
Hmm.
And another one that's kind of dropping off everybody's radar is going to be Jahan Dotson. I mean, him being traded to the Eagles, that's going
Man,
to lose his value a little.
Man, that broke my heart because I actually got him in one of my leagues, and
Yeah.
you know, and it was crazy because the rookie year he just did so great. He had double-digit touchdowns and stuff. He was very promising. Then I don't, and I'll be honest with you. I know Sam Howell was last the quarterback last year, and he was slinging it most of the time. But well, Jahan Dotson was really not his target last year. It's more Terry McLaurin and the other weapons that they had. So, and honestly, all Jahan Dotson is just somebody to stash if AJ Brown or Devontae Smith gets hurt this year. Then he could might be a little bit relevant. Then, I mean, he does have a better quarterback than he did last year.
Yeah. Yeah, but the targets around him is a lot different than what he had
I
last
know,
year.
but it also depends on if Dallas Goddard still got it, because Dallas Goddard's starting to get up in age.
That tight end's still tight. I mean,
Hell,
not like that. I mean, oh, wow. That didn't come out right. I don't mean anything like that.
oh, Ralph, what are you? It's 10:49 in the morning.
I
It's a
know,
little
I
too
know.
early. It's a
For
little
a
too
second.
early to be hitting the little cans or pints or whatever you be drinking.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wasn't even meaning it like that. But no, but it's just not Dallas Gottridge you got to worry about. It's you got Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. I mean, and then Barkley being traded there. He's a good receiving back. I mean, it's just the wide receiving range for Jalen Hurts to throw the ball to is just incredible. And
Yeah.
yes, Jaheim Dodson's going to play a part in that because he's going to be a big distraction. So I believe, if anything, it's going to help probably Devontae Smith's numbers, and AJ Brown's going to be AJ Brown. And at the end of the day, I think he's going to take away from Godfrey and probably take a little bit away from Barkley on the short cut routes.
Right. It still sucks.
Yes. So this is going to be interesting. You got the 101 in this draft. It's
Yep.
a randomized. And I got the 106. It's a snake draft. But how do
It's
you
gonna,
feel about picking a 101 in the draft?
well, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I get the best player available, whoever I think that may be in the top 5. But at the same time, after you do that first pick, then the only thing I hate is just having to wait so long for all the other picks. And a lot of good players get picked off by the time it comes back to you. But I mean, I do like the turnarounds. But if I wanted to be in the turnarounds, I'd rather be at like anywhere from like the 108, the 109, 1010. Get close to the turnarounds in the back end of it. That way, it's not so bad because I like to get my two best players that I can out of go ahead and get them two out of the way. That way, it's easier for me to plan what's next for my team.
Yeah. So do you think CeeDee Lamb will go off in the first round in this redraft, or you think a lot of people are not going to bite on him?
I still think he's gonna go in the first. I mean, it, he's gonna go in the first. I'd be kind of shocked if he doesn't.
Yeah, and keep in mind, guys, this is just a standard league. You only get one quarterback, two running backs, two wide receivers, a tight end, one flex, and one defense. And I believe this league restricts on how many players you can draft for certain positions, but I can't remember the settings. It's been a while. This is just a bunch of guys getting together. I see a lot of them starting to join. So this is going to get exciting. Uh,
hmm So let me ask you this, since hopefully nobody in our little draft right here is listening, but so you have the 106. If it There's two scenarios that I can see it playing out. Obviously, we get majority of the best wide receivers going, or it could go with, the running backs go by the time you get to you. Do you have what position are you really looking at the 106?
I'm really
Yeah.
looking. I'm really looking at right now a running back, but I have an order. There is two wide receivers in front of a couple of the running backs. So there's one running back that leads the group, which is Brees Hall, which I doubt very much I'm going to get him. Then I have Brejon Robinson, which I don't think I'm going to get him. I'm torn. I'm Justin Jefferson and I'm St. Brown, but I think because of the situation, I'll probably put St. Brown in front of Jefferson. I
hmm
got Barkley in front of Brown, right next to Brown, and then I have Justin Jefferson after them. So I have three in order, and it depends on how the first six picks go. If one of them players end up on my team, but in the mix, there is a running back. But if St. Brown's still there, I'm going to try do something a little different and go for a top end wide receiver, and then see what I can get after that for running back. Since I'm picking with the 6 and 7, it's going to rotate like that. It's not like the 101 or the 12 where I got to wait a lot of picks. So I'll have an opportunity to kind of get a decent running back if I don't grab one now, or a decent wide receiver.
Bruh. Mm.
But if some miraculous miracle, Tyreek Hill or Christian McCaffrey or Brees Hall lands to me on that pick, then I will take them in a heartbeat without no blinks. Now, in that order, will you say which one? I'm kind of a little nervous about Christian McCaffrey right now, especially with the injury to come out. Tyreek Hill, I just think he's going to be just great this year. And I honestly believe I will pick him over Brees Hall if they're out there. And then Brees
I don't
Hall would
ha-
be my third pick.
I don't hate that because honestly, Tyreek, I would actually pick Tyreek Hill over a lot of these over here, except maybe besides Christian McCaffrey. But if Christian, yeah, if I wind up, obviously, if I didn't have the 101 or whatever, because I can basically choose the fate of how this starts. But like if I was in the back end, kind of like towards you, and somehow miraculously them two were to go back for some odd reason, then I would really actually pick Tyreek Hill because I expect a really big season for him this year.
Yeah. Can you? Well, we're down to 3 minutes. This thing's going to be kicking off. People are slowly trickling in.
Right.
I don't know who
Uh,
number 2 is. I can't read that name.
that's a Drew.
Oh, Drew is still in this.
Yeah,
Kiss the
apparently.
ring. Oh, so
Yeah.
the ones that left was the other two guys. I got you. Now I thought it was Drew that left. I was okay.
No, no, it's the mother two that left.
Yeah, he's probably your biggest threat in this league next to me. I mean, I'm a top contender every year.
Well, the only reason why he competes is because his is on auto draft all the time. Oh, did I say that?
Some people like their little strategy.
Yeah, well, I think we should ban some strategies in my opinion.
Oh, that's too funny.
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, think about it. You let the computer draft your team, and then you go around saying, "Oh yeah, I did this. This is
Ugh.
my team. I'm gonna take the victory." Yeah, you made no picks. You literally let the computer choose for you. So if anything, the ESPN or whatever platform you're using, you should be thanking their computers and be giving them the credit for it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see how many goes auto draft because that's one thing this league likes to do it early in the morning. Most leagues do it late at night. Uh, the
Yeah, I
early in the
noticed.
mornings ones usually like everybody like trickles in after like the first or second round is done over. They're like, oh, I forgot about it, and they're jumping on and trying. So I think the first round's going to be pretty much you'll have a couple auto drafts, and then you'll start seeing them pop on, and they'll be like upset because they missed the draft, and it's like that every year. It's funny.
Well, it's crazy. I don't know why he starts it at 11, but
No, that's just him. I mean, I don't even see him pop on yet.
that's what I'm saying.
The commissioner's not even here yet.
Yeah, that's like the commissioner started 11. Maybe you should have backed it up a couple of hours.
Hopefully he's not on Eastern
Mm,
time.
Oh, I don't know. Hopefully he ain't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Although we got
So,
four
oh,
so
so you
far.
got okay. So you got you and okay. Here for the drama. Join this one too. I got you.
Yeah, he joined in.
Yeah. Let's see where I'm trying to find him on the board. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we're down to 43
Yeah.
seconds. It's fixing to kick off here in just a minute. Come
I'm
on.
starting to get worried. Where's the commish at? Is he
Oh, it's
on?
all right. It's all right. Kind of pop that up in a little bit better view so I can read it. It was so zoomed out I couldn't read it. Uh,
Hmm,
Let me make sure everything is recording like it's supposed to be.
hmm, hmm.
Oh,
Well, we got 9 seconds, so
it automatically started. It always does every year.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll just draft without him.
Oh, he'll get on. There we go. Love the kickoff for ESPN. We'll
Well,
now pause
looks
that
like I'm on
sound.
the looks like I'm on the clock.
Yes,
Now,
sir. You
now,
are.
now the question is, how long do I drag this out and make everybody anticipate of what I get?
Oh, I don't know. That's up to you.
I ain't gonna do all that. I
So, what
think
are you going to pick at the 101? That's what I'm curious. CD Lamb, Brees Hall, Christian
get
McCaffrey.
guess. I'll let you guess real quick before I'm
I
actually
think you're
draft.
going to take Tyreek Hill.
Oh, really?
I think that's your big guy.
You're right. I do like Tyreek Hill, but I am not gonna hurt myself this year. So
Oh, took CD Lamb instead, right?
no, CeeDee Lamb's still on the clock. He's on the board still. CeeDee Lamb just left though.
Yeah, it's not showing me who. Oh, there he goes. So you took Christian McCaffrey, CD Lamb. I was wondering where the picks were getting shown at. And I was like, I didn't see who you picked.
Right.
Okay. So here's the commissioner. He's on the clock. So, oh, he
So,
is on.
so he is on.
Yeah, he
Okay.
got on there in time. So let's see what he's going to grab. Be interesting.
I think he's gonna go Bijan.
I think Brees Hall.
But we both guessed running back, so
You're saying Bijan. I say Brees Hall.
yeah.
Looks like I'm going to probably end up getting Tyreek Hill
Oh, that's a good one.
because I did not think he'd be on the board by the time it got to me. So the little whole strategy thing I had threw out there, I'm going to probably delete.
Oh, he got Brees Hall.
Ooh. And I believe this one here will probably go. I think I don't.
I
Even,
think
can't
he'll
even tell.
go. That looks like Derek's team.
Yeah, he'll go either Tyreek Hill or Bijan
Mm-hmm.
or Jamar Chase. I mean, I don't know.
Let's see, that's another scary situation out there.
Yeah, I don't even know if Tyreek Hill will fall to me now. I didn't expect to kind of like jumble up. But like I said, if he falls off the board, I'm gonna go with my original plan, and it looked
Right.
like I'd get St. Brown. I'm not saying that St. Brown's better than Jamar Chase, but the situation's better. I feel more confident.
What?
So Bijan just went off the board. And we got this is a new name in the league I ain't seen before. The Manchester, I know who it is. It's the Manchester Gang.
That's crazy.
Let's see what he does. Oh, God, he's going to drag this out, ain't he?
Probably.
Oh, I can't understand why people do that. Thank God they put time limits on here. We'll be here all day. There's
Oh yeah,
16
that's true.
rounds. Woo. I like it when it gets towards the end when a bunch of people are on auto draft. It just breezes. Tyreek Hill went off the board. Ugh. So who am I going to draft? As I said before, I will take St. Brown.
I'm on St. Brown.
So now that leaves me with my next pick, which is the 19th. I'll pick before you do on the next one.
Yes, you will.
So I am going to go for a running back next go around. So I'm looking down the line here. I doubt very much Jonathan Taylor is going to be there or Barkley. Gibbs will probably be gone. Kyren Williams is not an exciting thing for me. Looking more like Jamar Gibbs or Isaiah Pachenko. So if I cannot get either one of them, I will probably shoot for Derrick Henry
Right.
if he's still on the board. Now, there's some people that are before me twice that are big Derrick Henry fans. So
Uh,
I expect some people to drop down and grab him. If they don't, I'll be very surprised. But then there's another Alabama guy in between there.
that is true.
So
Jamar
Jamar
Chase.
Chase just went off. Now AJ Brown's what Swan Barkley's still left. I'm gonna try to stay away from Puka Nuka this year. He's already questionable injuries, issues. I just something about that the way that stuff rotates.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, this is not a dynasty, so what we're drafting is only a season. So I'm not grabbing. Be certain ones I'll grab that are currently injured, and certain ones I would not even touch. I
Right.
mean, we only get like I think 2 IR benches in this league, and in your first, unless it's like top 18 guy, I'm not touching them. I was surprised CD Lamb went off so soon, and he didn't even auto draft him. I was like, ugh, because I think
Hey,
CD Lamb will be out for like three
well,
games.
you never know. We could wait all the way until week 1 and then they finally say, all right, you win. Here's the money. So Justin Jefferson went off.
Yep.
I would have, in all honesty, I would have picked AJ Brown before
That's what I was
Justin
saying.
Jefferson.
That was a shocker. Yeah, there's some people still left here. I'm surprised. We're almost finished with the first round. We got 3 picks left, and we still have Barkley, AJ Brown, and Jonathan Taylor on the board. I guess that's about right. If I look at this right here, AJ Brown should have been ADP at 10 on an average. So you would think he was already gone. He's still on the board, and we're already at pick.
Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor went before him. Okay, so everybody's staying away from AJ Brown. This is interesting. What's the deal? AJ Brown's healthy right now.
Well, if nobody wants him, I'll take him.
Oh, I'm gonna probably take him if he's still there when it gets to my pick. I'll be like, why? He shouldn't be
Okay.
there. I mean, I would change my whole strategy on that one, but
Wow.
wow, there we go again. And
Wow.
this ain't even a flex league for
Oh.
quarterbacks. Wow, Patrick Mahomes went off the board. Now, hey, let's give a
Wow.
little respect. I mean, it is Patrick Mahomes. So if a guy
I,
wants to
that
draft him in the first round, let him do
man.
it.
No, I'm sorry, but I would not do that.
Not in a redraft, guys. Not in a redraft. I mean, if it's your guy, it's your guy. But this is a redraft. Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you're talking. Oh God,
I
where
wouldn't.
where is he at on here?
Look,
Like,
but look what's still on the board,
I
though.
know that's what I'm. Barkley's still on the board. I'm like,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
okay. I gotta find Patrick Mahomes is overall 31 for
Oh,
yeah. That's like end of second round, beginning of third round for a redraft. I mean,
yeah, that's third round. Okay, AJ Brown finally went off the
who
board.
took him? I want to know. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Ah, okay. We already got a couple autos. That means there's going to be some people going fast.
Yep,
That's fine. These are the late guys. Every year they come in about third, fourth round, like, oh my, I missed my picks, but that's fine with me because now I can count off who's going to get taken.
yep.
Uh, this guy here, he's going to think about who he's going to take. He's always been particular. He's always in the playoffs. Uh, be interested to see. Like, it made sense picking AJ Brown. I expect him to pick either Garrett Wilson or Barkley next. I mean, depends on his strategy. I mean, right now he has a good chance of really shoring up that wide receiver room or starting a running back room, either way.
Right.
So, I mean, he is the 12th pick, so he gets to pick the 13th. So he took AJ Brown. Oh, Barkley.
He
So he
picked
went hands in
Saquon.
hands. And then the rest is auto draft up to B. So
He
this should
went to
go pretty quick.
Saquon.
So am I on the board? No.
So Garrett Wilson left, and then you got
So let me see.
Tua
It looks like
left.
I'm gonna probably be going for Travis Etienne Jr. or Derrick Henry or
Okay.
Marvin Harris Jr. I mean, he'd be worth this draft pick. I mean, that would really, but I feel like if I do that right now, I ruin my whole running back group.
So you went with Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my game plan, but I'm torn,
Brandon.
but I'm not torn. Uh, see, I forgot about Travis Etienne. Uh, do I want him? I mean, points wise over last year was not that big of a difference between the two. I'm scared of Baltimore altogether. Travis is young, and I think he still has another good season coming. I guess I'm going to go with oh, they always say go with your first choice, never go with your second choice, right?
Yep.
First choice was Derrick Henry.
So you going Derrick Henry?
I want to, but I don't. Oh, I'm
You
so
got 10 seconds. So
I took. Oh, I did it. I did Travis Etienne. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go with the Derrick Henry.
Travis Etienne.
Oh, I decided to go
Then
outside the box.
then it went Chris Olave,
Yeah, my
and
Marvin
then it
Harris
went
Jr.
Derrick Henry.
So Marvis Harris Jr. will be the first rookie out of the auto draft, and that makes sense. He's the highest rated rookie. I still can't get over the Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's the only quarterback that's went. So it's like, oh, so early. But I
Right.
mean, there's so much more left. I mean, we're getting to the end of the second round, going into the third round. We'll start seeing more quarterbacks go. And when they start going too. Once someone starts hitting them, they literally go. Now the question is what is my strategy? So I got me a decent running back. I got me a decent wide receiver. You got Christian McCaffrey, and here you're going to have a double pick soon.
He went Travis Kelsey.
Tight end. You know, and that was an auto draft. He's actually drafting his players this year. Okay. Wow.
All right.
Do you realize that?
I do. I
That's good.
do.
I'm glad he's doing that. I want to see how his team does now.
Oh, this is gonna. I can go either way with this.
You got 2 picks. You could be a gentleman and leave me Marvin Harris Jr. But I doubt he will last because there's a couple auto picks before that. So he'll
Right.
go. Uh,
I'm gonna.
oh,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
yeah, oh, you got it. Marvin Harris Jr. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, you just hurt my feelings. We'll make a trade later on. Uh, maybe. Uh,
I got a long time before I pick again, so I'm gonna have to
no.
do it as I don't want to. And we literally just talked about this.
Well, round 3 is when you start picking quarterbacks. This is when Josh
No,
Allen.
yeah, I know, but
You're probably not going to pick Josh Allen. That's what you're saying. Josh
no,
Allen goes to round 22, into round 2, beginning of first. Patrick Mahomes next, Jalen Hurts next, Lamar Jackson. Who did you grab?
I drafted
No.
Devontae Adams.
Whoa, you just shocked me. Okay, Devontae Adams.
Uh
Okay,
huh.
we
Yep,
just talked about this. Okay,
I know it.
what part of the conversation did we miss?
Look, it's just because of everybody else around him. You still have risk on everywhere else too on your
Yeah,
wide receiver department and Devontae Adams. Even though he's still got the quarterback situation, Devontae Adams is still good. So I'm gonna take the chance on him. Mm, So depending on what happens next.
man, he's thinking about what he's picking. This is wild.
Jalen Hurts.
Ooh, now I'm on the
Jalen
clock. I did
Hurts.
not see me jump on the clock so soon.
Joe Mixon. Michael Pittman.
Ooh,
And
I'm
Drake
torn.
London.
I'm torn right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of torn too because I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
You got CJ Stroud.
I was torn. Should I grab his wide receiver or him? And I just have a feeling by the time he gets to me again, these quarterbacks are going to be gone. We're going into the 4th round, and I believe people are going to start picking quarterbacks. I would assume, but not. I'm wrong. Oh, I'm back on the clock. Wow. Oh God, this is tough. Um, oh, I'm going to draft him. Little too soon, maybe. A little too soon, but I did it. I went with Zamir White. I really like him.
Hey, I got you.
It's outside the ADP, but I think they have him undervalued as a running back, and I think we're going to see some excitement out of him.
Hmm. Hmm.
God, that happened so quick. It's like I picked C.J. Stroud, and then there we were again. Whew. I like it when it goes
Mhm.
quick, but there's a lot of people that just went autoed on us, ain't it? I
Yeah,
mean,
it went pretty fast, so I'm kind of like trying to figure out.
minute there, a lot of them was on because it took forever. Now some of them popped off already, and then uh, that's what these morning drafts end up doing. But then, ooh, okay, Josh Allen. Okay, that was Kiss the Ring. You got Ramad Stevenson.
Oh yeah.
Someone just left the draft and popped back in. They're popping in and out.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Do it. What are you going to do?
I couldn't pass him up.
Ooh, Anthony Richardson. Let's get these rookie quarterbacks out here. Let's see what kind of excitement we got going on. So I am going to go. Man, Jalen Warren's questionable. He's kind of hurt, but he'll be back. Uh, is it Malik Neighbors hurt right now, or is he? If they deemed him okay? I thought he
Who?
was injured. I thought. Oh, he's gone anyways. Never mind. Ain't even discussion.
Ah,
Someone done drafted him. Oh, so if I'm looking at this,
damn. Somebody already done grabbed a defense?
yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, okay.
Grab him right off the bat. Uh, oh man, God, I'm struggling here. Zay Flowers on suspension. I don't want him. Um, running out of time. I'm gonna go with Dalton. Ooh,
Oh,
trade
oh.
McBride.
Ah,
I almost passed up trade McBride for Dalton Kincaid, and then I decided to backtrack that statement. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my other tight end, maybe.
are you really? You going double tight end?
Nope, I decided not to. So I'm gonna take wide receiver one out of Commanders. Terry McLaurin.
Okay.
I believe he is going to see most of the interactions with the Daniels, but I think later on other people are going to get that love. I just go ahead and shore up that whole group. So right now that gives me C.J. Stroud, Travis Etienne, Zamar White, Brown, Lauren, and McBride. Now I need to work on a flex. They got two good wide receivers. Question is who do I want as my flex?
Hmm.
And I think I'm going to be like spicy on this. I think I should be.
I think I'm gonna be spicy too.
But I'm gonna. It was a conversation you and me had. Oh, wait. I'll wait till you pick before I have this conversation.
Oh, come on.
No, I just seen you had a double pick. I'm fixing to have a good conversation with you. I was like, I'll wait till he's done pick. Then
Oh,
I'll
come
have it.
on.
No, I
You
can't
can
throw the
talk to
spice.
me.
No,
Yes,
no,
you can.
I can't put the spice out there right now. I got to keep it in. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh man. Woo! About gave something away. Maybe not. Maybe you'd been like, no, that's too spicy.
Maybe. Might have been.
Oh man.
Alright,
Trevor
let's
Lawrence finally
see.
went off the board. How many quarterbacks are left? I'm just curious how to. Wow. What a room. What a room. Oh, and I can't even get Jaden Daniels if I wanted to. Man. Because his bye week is 14 too, the CJ Stroud. So why would I pick two quarterbacks when this is limited to positions?
Right.
It would be like silly of me to even do that. Quarterbacks I would stay away from right now is Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow. I love Joe
Mm,
Burrow. I do. But I mean, lately it's like Kirk Cousin late in the season. I don't know.
right.
Dak is always appetizing. I mean, but I'm definitely not going for quarterback next. But what shocked me is I'm reading this right now, and I am so surprised that he's so
Mm,
far ahead of him in this group. that just kind of blows me away. But we'll talk about it after you pick.
Okay.
I'm going to be selfish.
I kind of figured you would be.
Oh,
Well, I had made my pick, so
man, he's getting into this pick right now. He's like, I have never seen him do a fold like
me
thing.
either.
And I like
Maybe
it because
maybe he got
he,
tired of everybody telling him that he only wins because of auto draft.
yeah, but he's doing really good. I mean, he ain't like a bad drafter. I mean, watching his picks are pretty decent. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't even see I could do that. I'm glad that edits everything else. So let's see here. Mm. Was he going to pick? Oh, wait, you've
Nope.
already picked, so I could talk to you now.
Yeah,
So
you can talk to me.
I was thinking about Brian Thompson Jr. And
Oh,
I was
was
thinking,
you?
yeah, but then I was thinking, it's a little too soon for that.
No, it ain't. I think it's just fine.
You know, it's a little too soon for that.
I don't. You're not going to get him when you come back around. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So if you really want to get him, you need to get him now because you're not going to get him when he comes back around to you.
Something tells me that's a threat.
No, it real. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're not going to get him.
Oh, I need him.
I'm telling you
Week 12.
because you got like over
I
12
took him.
picks.
I took him. Oh, they have Roma Tuesday higher than him, and I just can't see that being the case because look, Roma Tuesday is competing against Keenan Allen and
Mhm.
DJ Moore.
Mhm.
And yes, he had some special connections during the thing, but it's hard to believe. And I got another pick, and guess who I'm going to go for?
Who's
I'm
that?
high on this guy. I'm high on him because I think he's going to do great. And why not go for two rookie receivers and put them on my bench and keeps it everybody else away from him. And then if he ain't successful, I'm good. But I am taking Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
So so I am now locked out of wide receivers. So I guess you're only allowed to pick four wide receivers.
Right.
So I am locked out on wide receivers. So hence I got to I think I got what I needed for that. I do need another tight end. And there's still plenty left on there. And the problem is that the tight end I want, why? Why me? Why me? Why is it when I want something, they have to have the same bye week? There's something wrong with that. I think the NFL needs to look at their scheduling. I blame the NFL for this. If I cannot pick up someone I want because of bye weeks, I blame the NFL for scheduling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good person to blame, right? Can't blame
Oh
yourself.
yeah. Definitely.
I think it's a little too spicy to pick him, but I do have a good tight end, so most likely I won't have to use him but a game. Um, but I am out to win. This is a redraft. It ain't like I can just sit on here and hope things. So I'm going to go all position because I am not done with running backs. And I got to look for whatever I can get. And as much as I hate it, there ain't really much left of running backs, is there? Um,
No, not really.
Zeke Elliott or Austin Eckler. I think I could run more with Zeke Elliott than I could Austin Eckler.
I would go with Zeke.
He's a bench guy. He ain't like a starter right now for me, but gives me a choice. Um, oh, I hated that pick. I love Zeke, so I'm happy to have him on my redraft team, but it's not really what I was looking for. I am going to gamble on the next one because I need a backup quarterback, and we are already getting in. This is crazy. We are getting in the 10th round, finishing out the ninth. And we still have Caleb Williams, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousin, Deshaun Watson, and Justin Herbert. I cannot believe Tua is behind Deshaun Watson.
Mhm.
Someone at ESPN really got their stuff messed up. There's something wrong with this pitcher. I'm just sorry to say. The fact that I'm naming them quarterbacks above Tua, I'm not going to say no more. I mean,
I understand.
I would rather go to these offsites and look at their rankings before I look at this ranking again. All right, here we go. It's coming to me, and I am going to grab a backup quarterback. But what I got to do is get it out of the week 14. Can't be week 14. And just because I talk so much about him and I hardly ever draft him, I will draft him for my backup quarterback. Tua, you belong on my team. So we are drafting Tua. And now I'm locked
Okay.
out of quarterbacks. He only lets you get 2 quarterbacks. Oh, wow. His strict team here. So there is a surprise left on running backs, I believe, that would be worth picking up. And I am surprised he's still out there. But he's not projected to score high. So, I mean, go back to running backs. I mean, Zach Cabaret, I mean, he is a backup. I mean, I don't see him ever beating Kenneth Walker out of the position. Uh, Chase Brown looks a little interesting for Cincinnati, but that's a big question mark.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards is a question mark because of injuries. Tyler Algier, we know he's a backup. Antonio
Look,
Gibson, New England.
you
He's
are on
behind
the
Rassam
clock.
Steeman. I know I'm on the block. I'm trying to think of who I want. J.K. Dobbins is injury prone. Uh, God, it's such a tough decision. Who else did Cincinnati get as a running back? I can't remember. Hmm. You know, I,
Um, I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm gonna just pass on that. I'm gonna go with a sure thing. I am gonna go with Colmette from Chicago as my backup tight end. Just get
Yeah,
that out of the way.
right.
More kickers have went off than quarterbacks. Jesus.
That's fine. I need to back up anyways.
Oh well.
I won't get them though, probably.
I am gonna go with Jake Moody.
Oh, maybe.
And on this league, you can always pick up a kicker on the waiver wire. Definitely need to get another running back, but it's a real question mark on who I get. I mean, there's really nothing left out there to really like say, oh, I want it. There's one guy that's a question mark and another guy that's a question mark, but
Hmm.
none of these guys are going to be starting guys unless something miraculously happened.
Right.
But someone might. Well, I don't know. There one Bucky Irvin's kind of looks interesting, but it's a gamble. Week 11. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go that low. Whatever I pick's going to lock me out, I believe. Um, Good God, tough pick here. So I mean, I'm good with who I got so far. Travis Etienne Jr., Zamir White, backup Zeke Elliott. I got to put someone else out there. And this is really, really reaching and high spicy, but what's left on the running back room, I just feel like it's the only acceptable thing to pick. And it's something that you and me talked about a lot in a lot of our shows. And
Hmm.
we think he's going to do a great job, but it all depends on what happens to James Cook. So, yes, I'm going to go in height and spicy, and I'm going to grab Ray Davis. I think he's going to be the third down back for Buffalo, just looking at preseason. So, as a backup, I think he's a great little thing to add to my roster.
Right.
And with this being such a tight league, the waiver wire is very nice. I mean, so if I had to go back and grab a running back later, there's a good opportunity I'd find something out there. Um, Now that just leaves me. Oh, I'm on the clock again. I'll go defense. Ooh, ooh. I am going to take my team, Texans.
Mm.
Oh no, I'm still an Eagle. Fly, Eagle, fly. But I am a little hyped on the Texans right
Yeah,
now.
we heard what you said.
Oh, you just heard like little things I said.
We heard what you said.
All right, that team has been becoming very fascinated with me, or I'm fascinated with them. I think.
Oh, they became fascinated with you, huh?
Yeah, they're beckoning my call.
Apparently so.
So I got two more bench spots. I can't pick no quarterback. Can't pick no running back. Can't pick no receiver. I got a tight end I could pick, and I could pick another defense, pick another kicker. I might just throw another tight end in there. I mean, now there's really nothing really out there I would really want to put on my team, right? I mean, I don't know. There's some good backups would be nice to hold on to, right?
Right.
Uh Isaiah Likely would be a good one to hold on if something happened to Mark Andrews. So I will go ahead and grab him because he did very well last year. Because I don't want to have to go out and get him on a waiver wire. Almost sneezed. Now I'm going to decide. Am I going for an extra defense? Or am I going to just go ahead and get my other kicker and be ready? Uh, Kickers look horrifying. They are what they are. I think I'll just go ahead and get my other kicker since the defense looks better than the kickers. More people's went out and got double kickers than they did defenses. There's a lot of defenses
I
left.
haven't even picked the kicker yet, so
Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a kicker. It's not going to be anybody special. I got to make sure they're on. Well, see, the one I was going to pick is on the same week as Moody, so that would be silly.
hmm.
Uh, so now I have to repick who I want. See here. Oh, I know who I want. It's a spicy thing again.
Okay.
You're gonna you're gonna be like, really? You're gonna pick him? This is the last round of the redraft, so I'm excited. Woohoo! Here we go.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, this was quick and easy. Here we go. I'm gonna get the kicker. Well, I thought I was gonna get him. Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get Will Reichert for Minnesota, the rookie, as my backup.
Hmm.
So what a draft. This is interesting. I want you to take a snapshot of your team and send it to me if you don't mind.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna put our team side by side when we talk about this, but it's pretty good. I mean, I liked what I got. Uh, so cheers to another season. Um, wow, that's the first time I've seen that one pop up, but that was interesting. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit. So that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Me and Austin doing a episode on just redraft. I think we needed to get one of them out there. We've done one on a 15 round startup, and then we did a 7 round, and now we got this. We did some other drafts earlier in the year, just kind of give a taste of what's out there. This is definitely fun. You can hear my children; they're starting to get louder. This is early in the day, so um, if you guys hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned because this year me and Austin's going to give you who to sit and who to play and talk about who our over and unders are coming up because the NFL week starts really soon.
Yes, it
So
does.
September is just around the corner. Uh, very excited. And hey, this weekend they're already playing football. I believe the Florida State Georgia Tech game's already started. So got to go over
Heck
there, flick
yeah.
that on, and see what's going on. So please, what do you always say?
Make
Sharing is
make sure
caring.
you share because sharing is caring.
That is right. Thank you.